wait, I'm using Japanese still. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hello, long time no see, Shangling.
旅人じゃないか。久しぶりだな。今日は何が食いたい？
黒瀬鈴木の唐辛子煮込みだ。
Classic Paimon.
はいよ、そこで待っててくれ。すぐ作ってやる。
ありがとう、師匠。ちょうどあなたたちのことを考えてたところなんだ。私たちの心って通じ合ってるのかもね。シャンリンはオイラたちのことを探してたのか？ちょうど相談したいことがあってね。ここに来る途中に街中を見たでしょ。今リーユエは宵祭の準備をしてるんだ。
I see. So that's what it's called.
それもリーユエの伝統的な祭りなのか？そうだよ。月宵祭は私たちリーユエ人が秋の名月を祝うための大きなお祭りなの。おじいちゃんやおばあちゃんたちの話によると、数千年前の仙人たちはこの時期に仙道を追い求めてたんだって。今は昔と違って月宵祭期間中はたくさんの美味しい料理を食べて友人や家族と会い、月や花を鑑賞するって感じに、そんな大層なものじゃなくなったんだけど、でもみんなが
It's an
楽しめるし、
interesting
その方がい
BGM.
いよね。オイラにとっても楽しそうな祭りだな。パイモンは美食家だからきっと月酔い祭を満喫できると思うよ。
Paimon has taste.
どうい、オイラの味覚に何か問題があるっていうのか？
I look at that face.
二人とも今時間空いてるかな？私今年の料理王決定戦に参加するんだけど、二人には私の相談役になってほしいの。
それはいい。友達からの助言は新しい発想を与えてくれ
I
るもん
mean,
だ
if it's
からな。
free food, why not, right?
料理王決定戦？リーユエにはそんな大会があるのか？
Yeah.
ああ、そっか。まだ知らなかったんだね。
Oh, okay.
毎年宵祭にはテーマがあってね、七星がそれを決めてるの。今年のテーマは食とサンガ。七星は
Huh?
テーマに合った催しを、つまり料理大会を開こうとしてるってわけ。
Oh, okay. I see.
食とサンガ、
East
美
of
食
the
と
bounteous
故郷
land.
の景色か。
Hmm.
いいテーマだな。
I think it's a great
私も
theme.
そう思う。良子さんが考えたんだって。
Ningguang,
だよ
really?
ね。あの人って普段からいろんなこと考えてるみたいだし。
Alright, so what do you need us to do?
料理王決定戦に参加したいんだけど、実を言うと新しい料理が全く思いつかなくて、これだっていうものがあってもそれを毎回味見するのも大変だし、あれこれ悩んでたらどれがいいのか分かんなくなってきちゃってね。そこで2人には料理のアイデアを集める手伝いをしてほしいの。普段の考えに縛られることなく、いろんな人から話を聞いて、今回の料理には様々なアイデアを詰め込みたいんだ。
Okay.
お安いご用だ。
Yeah.
オイラたち友達が多いから楽勝だよ
Ah, smug Lumion strikes again. Can't help being popular.
な。お、自信満々だね。
I like Lumion
そ
this
れほ
way.
どでも。じゃあ注
A
文
bit
したものを
smug.
食べ終わったら、リーユへの友達を探して、そいつらに話を聞いてみようぜ。
Okay. That sounds
ロー
nice.
パーが戻ってきたらみんなで出発しよ
Here we go.
黒瀬鈴木の唐辛子煮込みだ。
I've seen many memes about this.
う。いい匂い。
The standing guava meme. Thank you, Chef Mao.
遠慮せず食ってけ。
After having a delicious meal.
うん、うまい。やっぱりこういう天気の日はピリ辛料理がぴったしだな。
Typical
うち
Paimon.
のシャンリーは世話が焼けるだろう。外にいるときはどうか面倒を見てやってくれ。
もうお父さん、そんな言い方ないよ。
She's cute.
お
She's
前
very
のこと
cute.
は俺が一番よく知ってる。外で好き放題せずに旅人のことをよーく見習うんだぞ。
安心しろ。
Aw.
オイラたちは友達だもんな。
Thanks,
助
Dad.
け合うのは当然だ。ゴーパーが戻ってきたみたいだね。外ででんぐり返しして遊んでるみたい。
I'm scared. I am scared.
じゃあ準備ができたら出発しようぜ。
I'm scared of guava. One for the foodies, two for the show.
面白いアイデアだったらフータオに聞くのがいいんじゃないか。きっとあいつならオイラたちの期待を裏切らないと思うぞ。フータオのところに行ってみよう。
誰か私の名前を
She's so
呼ん
cute.
だ。バイモンちゃんと旅人じゃない。それにシャンリンも
確かにフータオなら適任かも。
話が見えてこ
We're
ないんだ
getting
けど、
this, really.
私に
Wu
何
Tao
か
and
頼みたいことでも
Xiangling
あるのかな。
interacting with each other.
あなたの好きな料理を教えてくれる？
料理？突然そんなこと聞かれてもパッと答えられないな。
フータオも言葉に詰まることがあるんだな。珍しい。
どんなにお利口な鳥でも閉店時間があるのは当然でしょ。私もそうなの。
鳥、
Okay.
閉店。早速何言ってるんだ？
It's okay, Hu Tao. Just keep it simple.
そうだ そんなに深く考えず好きな料理を言ってみて。今いろんな人にそれを聞こうと思ってるの。
Market research,
な
she
るほど
says.
なるほど。新しい料理でも作ろうとしてるの？それ
I
なら
love her so much.
あまり変な料理は作らないでほしいかな。水煮魚、それから
Roast
エビ蒸
fish
し
and a
餃子があれ
side
ば
of
十分。
shrimp dumplings.
普通すぎじゃない？
普通だけど普通じゃないよ。考えてみて。水煮魚は熱々ピリ辛で
Ah,
銅
this is
の料
great.
理。
This is
こ
great.
の料理にエビ蒸し餃
I
子を
love
追
this
加
so
すると
much.
エビ蒸し餃子は正になるの。どう？わかるかな？
どう？あ、動く料理は得意だよ。キノコとスライム。
Yeah, about that.
そういうのじゃないって。料理はものでありながら独特な雰囲気があるでしょ。水煮魚を見つめると赤色とピリ辛が目と鼻を刺激する。つまりどう？エビ蒸し餃子は透き通っていて優雅な香りを漂わせてる。つまり性。銅と性を組み合わせることで梅にウグイスのように絶妙な仕上がりになるんだよ。
理屈はよくわからないけど、なんだかそれっぽい。銅と性が相まって
Oh my god.
取り入れ
Oh my god. Is that Guoba? Oh my god. He's so
ただし
intimidating.
その部分は私がうまく簡略化しておいてあげたよ。
そういうことだったんだね。最初は冗談に聞こえたけど、いいヒントになるかも。さすがフータオ、ありがとう。でたらめな理屈を言うことに関しては講談師もフータオには勝てないだろうな。
Yep, pretty much.
う
Yeah.
ん、まあ褒め言葉として受け取っておくよ。
You're clearly keen philosopher, Hotao.
やっぱり旅人は分かってるね。
Yeah, sure.
天地万物生じる天味覚いろいろそれぞれに規則があるの。分かる人には分かるんだよこれが。
旅人もそういうのならこれはちゃんと参考にしないとね。じゃあフータオへの質問はこれくらいにして、
Oh.
次はフボクラに
Oh.
行こ
We're gonna meet,
ま
Chichi.
あ、あそこの人なら面白い答えが返ってくるかもね。
Let's switch back to English right for now. Parkour, parkour. Oh my god. No, don't parkour that way. No, Zhongli, please cooperate. Thank you very much. It's Chi-Chi and Baiju.
Oh, it's you. Is everything okay?
Less busy than usual, I see.
Look at this. Look at this. He's so cute and scary at the same time. How is that possible?
What happened to Baiju's voice?
He's here again.
Excuse me? The neck.
Yeah, Paimon, don't be rude.
It's just
Oh my
Cha-Cha.
god, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. It's so scary and cute at the same time. I just gotta say that. It's been a while, Baiju.
Welcome, welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food.
Yes, food.
I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both. Wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like. Most
Pretty good
astutely
approach.
self-corrected. We shall surely supply our assistance.
You need to know what food I like.
Yes, Chichi. What is it that you like?
the same, no flavor.
Ah,
Chi-Chi has
It's
some
pretty sad.
gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no mistake, she's not being uncooperative.
oh,
I
that's
understand.
interesting.
That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of.
It's actually pretty sad.
Yes.
She gonna say
There's
cocoa
one.
goat milk?
Coconut milk.
Ah,
Nice and cold.
yes. We actually
Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish.
we actually
it's a
ruined her
drink.
dreams.
How about you two? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
Oh,
I agree with
yeah.
Changsha. Many
Makes
of our
sense.
patients
She's
are
a
the
snake.
elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. Dishes where the ingredients have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective, I tend to recommend soups and stews.
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews?
Medicinal soup. I don't like it.
yeah.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind. It's a little difficult to think about food without worrying about the health implications these days. We've had quite the endless stream of patients recently. If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
Huh.
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it seasonal and suitable for all ages sounds like a pretty good idea to Paimon. Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account.
All right.
Food with substance, always better. Everyone will like it.
I like how she is always on low energy, just
That's
like
a
me.
great suggestion. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome, as long as we could help.
It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective.
Oh my God,
I'm
Jesus
feeling
Christ.
inspired.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Receptivity to sensible suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating
my
new
God,
dishes
Guava.
is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots of care and attention into it. Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking. Usually I just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end result. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. All right, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective. Next, Paimon thinks we should probably talk to some picky eaters.
Picky eaters, you say. Bullseye.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon and Xiangling.
Oh, it's Beidou! Let's go.
Greetings, friends.
And
It's been a while.
Ningguang, and Beidou. This is great. I'm enjoying this quest so far.
Hey, what brings you here?
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on
Oh
the
yeah,
ground?
what's that?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Keqing.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Keqing is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking.
I think it's about the trust.
You, meanwhile,
to be
seem
honest.
only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises.
Yeah.
Even when it means giving our poor mutual friend here the cold shoulder.
Is this a bad time?
By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beidou to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
It's a big one, right? Such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast.
Fishing crew.
Must have been underwater for years, so the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds
Erosion
like this
again.
cannot be kept as private property and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it?
Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet.
Wow.
Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
No weapon could smash it open. Wow. Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a stone like that before.
Keqing has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Let's put that aside for a second.
Oh my
Traveler,
God,
what brings you
Jesus
here?
Christ. I'm so sorry.
Actually, we were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully
God,
not because
Jesus.
there's been some sort of
Oh my God,
cataclysmic
please
event.
stop.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away. I just wanted to ask everyone about their food preferences.
Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated. That is all I require.
That's your idea of simple, huh?
I
Very
summed up
interesting
my
angle.
culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beidou?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. It's got a little chili pepper in there, too. I'm one very happy captain.
Damn.
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
Bar food? Seriously?
Oh, bar food works, too.
Oh
As for
God.
me, it's got to be seafood.
Seafood?
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
Not a lot of overlap.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Yes.
Oh my, they're my favorite.
I'm gonna screenshot this. Let me just... Okay, I'm done.
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners. They're very precisely put together. They taste pure. The presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter. So what you're saying is, for all the frills and trills, good food food is all the same at the core?
I
Yeah,
hardly
I mean,
agree.
pretty much.
Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a single package. It is a dish of true value.
She really likes balls, huh? I'm so sorry.
Okay, got it. So Keqing loves golden shrimp balls.
I'm a child. I'm legit a child. I have the brain of a child. I'm so sorry.
I didn't say that. Did I?
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
No immediate plans.
Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
Okay, here we go.
You picked the right people for the job.
My thoughts exactly. Keqing has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm
Okay.
sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moon Chase Festival. However, I have my own understanding of this festival's roots.
Okay,
my
let
grandfather
me hear
was
it.
a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient
Stove
Liyue,
God.
which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year.
Look at Guoba. He's so cute.
Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo, but others suggest that this was a different deity altogether. One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue, only a huge, smooth slab of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago. After many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would
Stove
make
God
it the forerunner to
Festival.
the Moon Chase Festival we know today.
Interesting.
But this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really was. Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind, his successor should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions, just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. With any luck, we'll nail all three in one fell swoop. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone, right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder, maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty efficient, even for Keqing.
I'd love to help, but I'm in the middle of a commission for Xiangling. Oh yeah.
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me.
Hey, don't say that.
Besides, we're only... Wait a second. I
Oh,
got it!
she's got a big brain idea.
What? Why are you shouting?
That's a bit cute.
Keqing, can I tag along for your investigation?
I mean, sure, why not? No.
But
Since it's all about the Stove God, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way.
Oh,
It'll be
yeah.
great inspiration for me in the competition.
Yeah, let's go travel with her.
Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
Oh, that's a cute gesture.
if it means that much to you, okay, I suppose you can come. Time to get going. Qingce Village is said to be home to a lot of historical texts, so I'd like to start by making some inquiries there.
Alright, then it's off to Qingce we go.
Alright, let's go.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Qingce Village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? Let me think. There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
Oh, there's treasure hoarders here.
Ah, I'm being robbed!
Okay, as you
It came
wish.
from that direction. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before. This is the first time I've run into these crooks. Thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you? And you're with Lady Keqing. An honor. Truly an honor.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the Stove God in this collection?
The stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. That's why they call him the stove god.
Seems
Oh, I
logical
see.
enough, but do you have any books on the topic?
I'm sorry. I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Any questions?
Hmm.
Please, ask away.
Let's go. Let's go, Xingqiao.
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
Hello, one and all.
Oh, it's Chongyun.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Yes, I'm just along for the ride, really.
They're
I
so
see
cute
that
together.
Keqing is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold.
Master
Do you
Xingqiu.
happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents. If my
Nice.
memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the stove god.
Might I
Okay.
take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Shung, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true. This is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly.
Oh.
Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I
Pretty much.
apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
It's okay.
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a
Guoba's
vast
so
and
cute.
rich land. All things that existed here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually. Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Hold up, I had a question too. Xingqiu,
Oh, yeah.
Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs,
Oh my
are you?
god.
What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Shangling, this is a major event. I beg you. Please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
What do you mean strange?
Exactly.
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Mushroom
Okay,
slime
fair
stew.
enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research.
Yeah.
So I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well,
That-
in that case,
yeah.
I like cold food.
Gold. Yeah.
That's because you can't handle
Figured.
hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews,
Guoba.
vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Guguagi. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course, you're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me.
You're very
Sorry
cute,
for holding you all
Changling.
up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Keqing. Where to next?
So we've learned the stove god allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly, but today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Wang
Oh.
Shuin is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Ciao.
Forgive us, for
Ciao.
this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a smooth one.
Best of luck.
I'm sorry.
Next step, launch you in.
I want to see Xiao. Please, let me see him. Let me see my boy Xiao. Oh, we're talking to him.
There's Yan Xiao.
Yan Xiao. That's the wrong Xiao.
Huh? Who are all these people?
Friends of ours. Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Keqing.
Like the fact that she also mentions Guoba.
Keqing of the Chishing? She's the
The
Hi.
There is some. Please.
It's not that. I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuhang before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
Damn.
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a
Oh,
long way
yeah,
out
he's
to
a
end up
chef.
with Wang Shu in.
I just realized that. And Xiangling's a chef.
Let me fill you in.
Black screen, white text.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wang Shuin is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you're happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, Traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
Oh?
What is it? You need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here.
Aww.
I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
A satisfying salad? What for?
Goba, stay. Oh, could it be?
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
Don't you think he can hear you?
Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that
Yeah.
isn't almond tofu. But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So I was thinking, could you teach me how to make it too? That way, I'll have something else in my arsenal.
Okay.
Oh, so this is for show.
Of
You
course.
must really look after him, huh?
You gotta look out for your own people.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks for agreeing to dig out that book. I can help.
All right then, wait right here. I'll be just 1 minute.
Okay.
Clock is ticking. 59, 58.
What?
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler.
Yeah, don't mention it. We're all friends here.
Okay.
Aw, this is so wholesome.
Here you are.
So happy about this.
Thank you ever so much.
While Keqing's reading her book, let's make that satisfying salad. Youngling, what are you gonna do? I'd love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Keqing. Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I think I've got it now.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Keqing and Xiangling are up to. Keqing, Xiangling, we're back.
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
Oh,
And useful or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the Stove God.
oh.
And it's not what we were expecting.
Okay.
I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the Stove God descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the Stove God went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice kanji and cooked meat thereafter.
Ah.
This is a radically different account from the one given in demystifying the legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many. Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
I think that's just a metaphor.
Taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
Hmm.
So we've got two
Sure.
leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks,
Really.
man.
Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the Traveler. You've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you
Aw.
say? Will you stay for a meal?
Of course.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have.
Yeah, I
really want to
agree.
try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
Yeah, can you spare the time, Keqing?
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes, I think we can fit this in. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
Everybody, please be seated.
I
Okay.
think you own the place.
I'll sit here with Goba.
Oh my god, Guoba. What the? What? What? Hmm.
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
Oh.
It all smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist.
Yeah, you got some competition here.
Smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Yeah, right?
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home.
Aww.
Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Thanks, man.
Xiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh? You too?
Yeah.
I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yan Xiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
Huh, interesting. All right, I'll see you there.
This is so cool.
What was that? Some kind of power move?
Our move.
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me.
Yep,
I
basically.
haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing?
Guoba's eating the...
Those were Keqings. How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
Oh no, no, please. Bad.
You ate every last one? Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay?
Jesus Christ, Guoba.
I'm so sorry, Keqing. I promise I'll make it up to you.
No, it's literally her favorite food. Come on.
What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yan Xiao's treat today. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone.
Yeah,
Sure, you can eat something
just the
else,
thought,
but you can
you
never
know?
go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose. The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Keqing. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
Shrimp
I don't
balls.
have high hopes for this, but equally, I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, if you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
Oh, interesting.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I see. They're not eating it
Traveler,
now.
have you finished eating?
Yep, pretty
Before
much.
we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Am I not allowed to teleport there? Oh my god. My internet. My internet. Please. Oh, okay.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant later.
That guy just spawned.
Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna do your own thing for a while, or do you want to come in and have a seat?
There's a lot of weird things happening in this recording right now.
I actually have something to discuss with her. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. What is it?
Come here for a moment. I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling?
Oh, is she having trouble?
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about
See,
anything.
that's the thing. Because when people put you on a pedestal, it's hard to socialize, you know, because they still think of you as a person, but they actually put you on a high standard. Basically, just like Aika's situation, people think of her as a perfect person when in reality she's actually just a normal person, or should I say a pretty normal girl that wants to live her life normally. That's just my thoughts on this whole thing.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. Is that supposed to mean we're friends already?
I mean, when you say that, I mean, yeah, of course, you're friends if she's being friendly to you. But I think if you accept that, then technically you're friends. But yeah, I don't know. Friendship is a really complicated construct because I myself don't have that many friends. Especially, yeah, because I don't actually talk to people. I'm kind of a loser.
I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that?
I mean, if she wants to, I guess, just smile back once in a while. But I'll just say this third one. You seem to be getting along fine already.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
is that the wrong answer?
Noted. Thank
Oh,
you,
no.
Traveler. I'll see you again shortly.
Oh no, is this gonna affect the story? Oh my god, I am so scared.
What's making Keqing so self-conscious? Paimon thought nobody would be able to get under her skin. Hey, we're here!
Hello, Guoba.
Hey,
Oh.
grab a seat. I'm just running through my ingredients to see what I'm missing. Oh, we're gonna do this now?
You can explain for me.
This is your idea! Why you gotta dump it on Paimon?
Because I can't speak Paimon.
Okay, so back at Longshu Inn, we noticed you and Keqing were getting along pretty well. So you really like hanging out with her, huh? Yeah, Keqing's good-natured and easy to be around. Kind of person everyone wants to know, right? You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Keqing, Paimon found her pretty intimidating.
Yeah, she does have a formidable presence.
You think so? I remember thinking straight away that she was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Wangshu Inn? She's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions.
Oh, yeah.
First impressions? Oh, okay. Have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before? They can be hard to crack at first, but they taste amazing that way.
Oh, I
We've
see.
eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled. Oh, you're missing out. Keqing's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first. But once you get to know her, she's got a soft and squishy side too.
Yeah, I agree.
Not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Guoba. I'm really grateful for that.
Oh, yeah, she's a
You
really
make
good person.
point. You know, Young Ling's intuition for people seems really spot on. Is that why she took a liking to Keqing so quickly?
I think so.
Alright, let's see. We're okay for carrots and crab, and we still got some ham and mushrooms. I wonder what Keqing's recipe is gonna be. Huh? What was that noise?
Oh, what is that?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What the? That bird is huge! Ah, it's the ladybird!
The ladybird.
Excuse me,
Oh.
one shall not be addressed in such a manner.
It's Cloud Retainer. Oh my god.
One shall be known as Adeptus, whose name, should you care to mention it, is Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer.
That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend.
It's been a while.
It has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correctly that you hasten hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival?
You could put it like that, yeah.
So even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival. As expected, this year's theme stands proud against the test of public scrutiny.
Okay.
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous Land?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods.
Oh, I see.
One noticed the relative pomp and ceremony with which this year's affairs are being conducted, and could not abide to stand idly by. Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in all the world. Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those who inhabit it might witness one's latest creation, a supreme cuisine machine.
What?
A supreme cuisine? What? What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Is it a new invention?
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet and to greet, nothing further. All shall be revealed before your very eyes when the time arrives. Traveler, you are one who has witnessed much of the culinary world. When the day comes, one would be most pleased to see you in attendance, offering your most vociferous ovations.
Okay.
Oh, so we're officially invited?
That which is implicitly understood needs not be made explicit, let alone official. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
Isn't she technically an illuminated bird, though?
Yeah, pretty
She
much.
seemed like someone very prestigious and very talented at cooking. She definitely loves her food.
I want to see them in their human form at least.
What are you all huddled together over here for? The Adeptus left already.
Who is this? Oh, it's Keqing. Okay.
Sorry I kept you waiting, Xiangling. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe.
Let's watch this interaction.
Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old. Usually faded, damaged, or both. Some parts are missing from this recipe, too. Do you think you'll still be able to work with it?
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh,
Oh, it's
You're all
Ganyu.
that voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's Ganyu.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I
was in the area buying a few things, and I heard the disturbance. So I felt compelled to come take a look.
I'm so sorry. It's my girl. She's very special to me. So I am so happy that she's here.
You mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever adeptal power that was, she certainly knows how to make an entrance.
Lady Keqing, you saw her too?
Uh-huh.
Do you, have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What is
What
this?
is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up while I've been out?
No, it's nothing work-related. I wanted to ask about, something personal. Is that okay?
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
I love the fact that we can hear her thoughts right now.
Please, Lady Keqing, this is really important to me.
Okay, what is it? Let us know.
Okay.
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while. Did she say anything about me when I was young?
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing at all. Yeah.
Really? Thank goodness. I was getting really worried. Once she gets talking to people, she tends to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Keqing, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? Obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out what it is?
Please, no. Don't do that to me.
Of course not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask.
Aww.
If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her.
I love that
That's just basic decency, is it not?
I love that she's so upright and she's so strict with herself.
Yes, ma'am. I'll never bring it up again.
I was actually scared of her.
Thank you. You're so kind and considerate. I've always seen that in you.
I mean, I kinda see that as a problem as well.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on. You should be getting back now.
Oh my, you're right. I should. Okay, everyone. Please
Back to work
excuse me.
again.
I should get back to work now. Take good care of Keqing for me.
Aw, you're so
What are
sweet.
you trying to say?
Alright, I am satisfied.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
I just had an idea. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus
I mean,
showed up.
yeah.
Do you think the Stove God could be an Adeptus too? Ooh, could be.
I don't want to assert either way, but it seems highly likely.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it. I think my master might be able to help.
Oh?
Master? You mean your teacher is an Adeptus?
Really?
She's over at Eugene Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
Oh, I should have known. Honestly, I should have known. The best. Best girl, Madam Ping. This is really cool. Ah!
Hello, Xiangling.
Madam Ping is Xiang's master?
Yeah, this is
I did
definitely
not expect that.
interesting.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
Hello.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you.
We need more screen
You know
time
about
for
the
Madam
Stove
Ping.
God?
Of course I know the Stove God.
Does this mean
Of course.
you know them personally?
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it? How interesting. So you came to hear some stories about the Stove God.
When in doubt, always go to Madam Ping. I'm just saying.
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the Stove God of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago. Moon Chase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti.
Oh.
Not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake, but over the years, they have sought to emulate it for themselves many times, giving rise to various festivals bearing the Moon Chase name. On nights when the moon shone bright, everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice tea. Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moon Chase name to honor an old friend of his. In short, the heavens were our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past and reflect upon the present. That is the meaning of the Moon Chase
okay.
Festival.
Rex Lapis.
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized. Turning this season into a commemoration of his old friend was also a way to honor that friendship. I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moon Chase Festival.
In the hands of Rux Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Ah, Keqing, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his footsteps continue to value these traditions and are working tirelessly to do them justice.
I mean, that's what Zhongli was actually worried about, right?
Thank you.
Lady Keqing!
Oh, who are you?
Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
Keqing's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
The Stove God is the friend, right? Yeah.
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival and the old friend are indeed one and the same. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed, but gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more, for perhaps the Stove God would then return, albeit in a new form.
Really? Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right? From the way you talk about it all, it sounds like you were the best of friends.
Yes, thinking back on it all, there are many fond memories. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Keqing is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart and makes me want to give her a helping hand. Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her. Keqing's grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Keqing has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
Oh, I see.
You knew Keqing's grandpa?
Of course.
Of course,
I count
Paimon.
all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age as Keqing is now. So young. Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see, for new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie all the answers that you seek.
Oh, why is this framing, what is this? Is this the, Skyfrost nail, right? The one that struck Dragonspine? This is very sus.
I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
Maybe she's gonna be the only one who can destroy the stone. Because Madame Ping is actually a 6-star. Oh! Wait, it's cracked. Oh my god.
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Keqing, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
Oh, I thought there was someone who finally cracked it.
Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
More likely a natural
Yeah, that's what I was
occurrence.
thinking.
Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
This is because the Stove God draws power from the actions of the masses, the heat of a busy kitchen, the
Oh.
joy of a reunion. Keep up the good
I
work,
see.
and the truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
All the books say the Stove God is the deity of food. So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the Stove God has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the Stove God?
Yeah, I mean, Archons draw their power whenever they rule their nation, right?
Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as this year's theme, and now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
A lot of families have reunion feasts around this time. With everyone back home, the whole city's bustling with people, and that adds a lot to the festive atmosphere. So if the stone cracked because Leo started getting festive, that must mean that when the festive fever peaks, it'll bust right open, right? That's gotta be it.
Yeah,
right,
it's
Master?
like an egg.
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selection phase of masterful chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people, but the finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch it. The atmosphere will be incredibly lively, no question.
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a breeze.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry. Oh, Paimon can't wait. It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap and then wake up when it's the finals.
Classic Paimon. Wait,